Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. So today I'm doing an update on the positions. The Matic position isn't showing because I don't know. I think there might be a glitch with Aperture potentially where the Matic positions aren't showing on the Polygon chain. But this is an update of the positions. Again, Friday is my claim day, so tomorrow I'll be claiming this. Plus whatever else there is. I'll make a video on the weekly earnings before I do claims so you can see all of that. Plus we have a couple of extra positions, so I'll show you those now as well. So this is another one of my positions. If you remember, I did briefly show this, but this is on extrafy.io where you can use leverage for your position. So you can actually use the leverage on your yield farming positions, which would I recommend? I mean, it's completely up to you. I am not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto DeFi because it is the riskiest stuff in the world. But on Extra Finance, you can, use leverage on positions. So I just opened up a USDC and Aero position, and also I opened dollar to USBC, both of them with leverage. This one's up 27%. This one's up 1.9, but you can see we're farming 0.23% a day on stablecoins right now, which is 85% a year on stablecoins. We found about $2 so far. I only put $100 in here that I had laying around on there. If I reclose this, remember I put $100 into this thing. So I put $100 in here, I think, or maybe it was a 150. So if I closed this right now, converted it to USD and closed everything out, I would leave about $40 profit, which I'm not going to do because I don't really want to cash this out yet. I don't really have too much use for $40 sat in the wallet right now. So I'm just going to leave this farming $3 a day. And you can see just with what, like $300, 400, yeah, just over under $400 invested. We're making $3 a day on this, which is not bad. Considering. I just put it in dark mode. That looks nicer. So on here, you can see you can earn 468%, but we want to be taking a look at these stable coins. Now, the reason that these APRs are pretty high here is because this is based off 3x leverage. If you didn't use any leverage, you'd farm 0.86% per day. If you use 2x leverage, 1.67% a day, and so on and so forth. But remember, you have to be looking at the price because we all know the token or is there any... No, there's no USDC to leverage on these stablecoin pools at the moment. But just with no leverage at all, you can make 0.23% per day on stablecoins, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. Not too bad there, to 134% a year, again, on stables, which is very, very decent there. So a bunch of opportunities on XtraFi using leverage. If that's what you're interested in, again, you can use Optimism or Base. Now, another position that I'm currently in is over on Turbos. I am farming SUI to USDC. Again, this is my range. I wouldn't recommend copying it, but between 150 to 193, and that is currently earning 311% a year. We currently have $50 in rewards to claim for the week, and that is just based on 1100. Now, if that's based on 1100 and that was for the week, right? Well, let's say I have an extra 1500 sat in a wallet from last week's rewards plus 1185. So it's going to be 2865 times that by 311.3%. Hold on, I did that completely wrong. 1185 plus 1500 is that times that by 311.3%. So that's 8K a year. Divide that by 365. That's going to be about $22 a day or 160 a week. So I may go ahead and put an extra 1500 into here. Again, this is in SUI on USDC on the SUI network. But again, today I just really want to show you some of the potential you can earn in stablecoins right now. So let's say you want to jump into yield farming, but you don't really want to buy right now because the market's up, which I wouldn't blame you. Bitcoin's over 71K, Ethereum $4,000, BNB is up a hell of an amount. So I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to jump in right now. If you want to sit on the sidelines for these tokens to take maybe a correction, if you think a correction is going to happen soon and you want to kind of wait on the sidelines, well, instead of just keeping that dead weight in your wallet with money, that money just sat dead in your wallet, you can actually use that and put that to work potentially. So how is this? Well, with stablecoins, right? If you go over to SUI right now, you can get 65.81% per year on USDT and USDC on the safest stablecoins potentially. Again, some people have different opinions. Some of the safest stablecoins in crypto, right? You can get almost 66% a year on USDT and USDC. Okay, over on Extra Finance, we discussed you can make 0.3% per day or 0.23% per day on stablecoins at the moment on dollar to USDC over on Optimism. Or if you go and lend your tokens, so how this works is people have to lend tokens, right? They have to stake and lend so that other people can go and borrow that money and repay it back when obviously, they want to cash out. So you can make, a decent amount of stablecoins right now. 19% APY on this pool, 34% on this pool. You've got 35 here. You've got 14 plus 18, 30-ish plus percent there, right? So there's a bunch of different ways. And if you have any dog tokens, I know some people got airdropped, you can lend that out for 75% a year, So there's a lot of ways you can potentially earn money right now with stablecoins just kind of sat on the sideline. Another tool to use is Crystal. This is an app where you can find different pools that will give you different data, such as TVL, what the percentage is, etc. So if you come over to Crystal, which I'll leave in the description, if you come over to Explorer and you pick the chain, let's say you're on Arbitrum and you want to find the best stablecoin pools, well, it has a category right here. LUSD to USDC 77% a year, USDC USDT 30% a year, etc. On the OP network, you've got, let's see, best stablecoin pools, 52% a year on USDC. So there's a bunch of places that you can make money right now with stablecoins just kind of sat in your wallet if that was something that you were interested in, which is something to keep in mind and keep an eye on for sure. Pretty interesting stuff. But again, not financial advice. Make sure to always do your own research when it comes to yield and yield farming, especially when it comes to lending and leverage and that kind of stuff as well. Also, you can use something like Orca Finance on the Solana network, because I know there are some pretty high yields there. But I mean, 66% on USDT and USDC, not bad. I mean, yes, you do need to install a new wallet. You have to install the Sui wallet and potentially use the Sui bridge as well. And the Sui bridge is not the best, to be honest. It's a bit of a pain to navigate. Depending on what token you're swapping, there's multiple steps. But if you have an exchange such as MEXC, if you're in the US, make sure to use a VPN. There's no KYC required. Then you can send the tokens there, swap it for Sui or whatever the token is on that network, Solana if you want to go over to Sol. And then you can send that to your respective wallet if you don't want to go through a bridge on a chain. So lots of places to make money right now. Actually, let me see what Sui's doing, because I'm pretty sure it's down and it's not too bad. It's not too bad of a time for me to put this extra 1,500 in. Yeah, not a bad time at all. And that'll be making like $22 a day or something, which isn't bad at all. So anyway, I just thought I'd make this video just to show you some of the ways you can make some pretty good gains on stablecoins right now. There's a lot of ways to do so through Extra Finance, through Turbos, and on other dexes. Again, links to Aperture, Extra Finance, Turbos, and Crystal will be down below. So if you're interested in any of these, take a look. But yeah, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a future video. Lots of stuff for yield farming right now. Subscribe to the email newsletter. I will be putting out a full tutorial in an email newsletter of how to set up your first positions and go over what concentrated liquidity is and stuff like that. And also check out the Discord servers down below as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.